Santa's Midnight Mission, an original bedtime story by Little Lantern Tales. Tonight's bedtime story is Santa's Midnight Mission, a magical adventure about courage, cleverness, and the quiet heroes who keep Christmas alive. Deep in the northernmost corner of the world, hidden beneath glimmering curtains of the northern lights, sits a bustling little town known as Frostvale, Santa's secret headquarters. Frostvale is no ordinary place. Candy cane lampposts light its snowy streets, and gingerbread roofs shimmer under 1,000 twinkling stars. In every corner, elves bustle about with purpose, hammering, painting, wrapping, and laughing as they prepare for Christmas Eve. There are the great toy halls, where elves in bright mittens craft the world's most wonderful toys. The gift gliders, where flying parcels zoom overhead like shooting stars. The reindeer stables, echoing with cheerful snorts and jingling harnesses. And of course, at the very heart of it all, Santa's big, cozy log cabin, where the scent of cinnamon cocoa always lingers in the air. But among all these magical places, there's one room few have ever seen, a small, dimly lit office tucked behind a wooden door marked Top Secret, North Division. This is where Santa keeps his mission files, maps, letters, and all the records of Christmas miracles past. One snowy afternoon, as flakes fell softly outside, Santa sat at his desk with a frown on his face. He flipped through his mountain of lists, checking names and notes, when suddenly he gasped, "Oh no!" The shout startled to nearby elves Pepper and Holly, who were busy polishing sleigh bells in the hall. They rushed in. "Santo, what's wrong?" Pepper cried, his green hat bobbing. Santa held up a half-empty folder. "The Christmas list for one very special child is missing." Holly's eyes went wide. "Missing? That's never happened before." Santa nodded gravely. "Her name is Mia Carter, and without her list, we won't know what to bring her this Christmas. We can't let even one child be forgotten." He leaned back, stroking his beard thoughtfully. "This is a job for someone discreet." Pepper's face brightened. "You don't mean—" "Oh, yes," Santa said, his eyes twinkling. "It's time to call Agent Snowflake." Now, Agent Snowflake wasn't an elf or a reindeer. She was a tiny white Arctic mouse, the cleverest, fastest secret agent in all of Frostvale. She'd once been a snow scout, trained to sneak through ice tunnels and find lost toys buried in blizzards. When she wasn't on missions, she lived inside a walnut shell house under Santa's desk, where she kept her spy gear: a peppermint grappling hook, frost-proof boots, and a headset made from tinsel wire. Moments later, a tiny door opened, and out stepped Snowflake, brushing cookie crumbs off her fur. "Agent Snowflake, reporting for duty," she squeaked. "What's the mission, Chief?" Santa explained the problem. "A missing Christmas list. You'll need to locate the child's house, gather clues, and figure out what she wishes for most. But remember, no one must see you. If Mia or her family spot you, the Christmas magic could vanish." Snowflake saluted, understood. Stealth mode engaged. Within minutes, Snowflake was soaring through the night sky in her mini sleigh drone, powered by candy fuel cells. The auroras rippled like ocean waves above her as she crossed frozen valleys and glacial mountains. She followed the starlit path south until she reached a quiet little village called Whispering Pines, where Mia's family lived. Snowflake landed softly on the roof of a small cottage dusted in silver snow. The moon hung low and golden. Inside, a faint glow flickered from a window. She scurried along the shingles, spotted a vent, and slipped inside, landing gracefully on the edge of a bookshelf in the living room. Everything was still. The clock ticked softly. Fairy lights blinked on a small Christmas tree. "All right, Snowflake," she whispered, adjusting her tiny headset. "Time to find that list." As she crept across the room, her whiskers twitched. Something didn't feel right. She pressed a button on her peppermint glasses, and a glowing grid appeared in her vision. Laser alarms. Red and green beams zigzagged across the floor. "Classic move," she muttered. But not today. She leaped, twisted, and slid between beams with acrobatic grace, rolling across the rug and landing silently on the other side. Then she froze. On the staircase above her, two glowing eyes appeared. A cat. Uh-oh. The tabby yawned, blinking down at her. "And what?" the cat purred. "Might a little mouse be doing sneaking through my living room?" Snowflake gulped. "I come in peace." "Just a little. Holiday research." The cat tilted her head. "I do love a good Christmas story. Don't worry, small one. I won't chase you. But if you're looking for the girls' room, it's the last door on the left." Snowflake smiled. "Thanks, partner. Merry Christmas." She tiptoed upstairs and squeezed under the bedroom door. Inside, the glow of a nightlight painted soft shapes on the walls. Mia was fast asleep, her hair spilling over her pillow like a halo. Snowflake scanned the room. Toys on the floor, books about outer space, drawings of rockets and stars. On the desk sat a half-finished science project and a broken snow globe. "Curious," Snowflake whispered, "a dreamer and a tinkerer." She checked under the bed, inside drawers, and behind books. No sign of a Christmas list. Then a glint of silver. Near the wastebasket, she climbed up and peeked in. There, half crumpled among scraps of paper, was a note in colorful handwriting. Snowflake smoothed it open and read aloud. "Dear Santa, I don't need much this year. My wish is for my brother to come home for Christmas. He's in the army and I miss him so much. Love, Mia." Snowflake's heart melted. Oh, Mia. She folded the letter gently and tucked it into her satchel. Mission complete. Minutes later, her sleigh drone soared through the night again, slicing through ribbons of aurora. Below her, lights from villages shimmered like golden jewels on black velvet. Snowflake yawned. Her job well done. As the sleigh switched to autopilot, she whispered, returning to base. "Target found. Mission a success." Above her, the stars winked approvingly, as if even they were proud of her bravery. By the time she drifted off to sleep, nestled in her walnut shell bed back at Frostvale, Santa was already reading Mia S. note with a smile and writing a special reply of his own. Now, as you lie in bed, imagine Snowflake soaring through the quiet night sky, brave, kind, and clever. Feel your body grow soft and still, your breathing slow and calm, in and out, in and out. The stars above twinkle gently. The snow falls softly, and just like Snowflake, you drift peacefully into a world of dreams where magic, love, and kindness never disappear. The end.